Last episode, we finally tracked down and met and had a conversation with Ruby. Unfortunately, we had to let her escape, otherwise, she would have died. But she wasn't involved in the killing anyway. She was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. But we did get some information that apparently she thinks that I'm part of a hit squad called El Puta Madre, and that I'm working for some, I don't know, someone that gets people assassinated. I don't know if that's true or not, but we did get some information that I came into this place with 3 other policemen that are also part of La Puta Madre. And we also found 2 suspicious policemen earlier on, a woman and a man, that really didn't like talking to me. So I'm going to head back to the Whirling Rags and see if I can confront them about this information, because that's not me anymore, son. I don't get down like that. I'm a legendary. I'm a superstar cop. This. Stop now. It is time. For what? Time for the tribunal. Really? Yes. And it's not going to be fun. What am I supposed to do? Be prepared. Make sure you have your pepper box in your hand. Your fingers reflexively reach for the villa's 9mm pistol in your pocket. I'll fight with my bare hands if I have to. It would be better if you didn't have to. It's not just your own life that will be at stake. Oh shit. Right then. So we're going to get into some combat for the first time, aside from punching people in the face. I'll put that there. Actually, I don't know what handed he is. Does it matter what hand you've got it in? There, right-handed, that's better. Right. What clothes are good for a battle? I've already got my armour on. Let's put the boots on. Oh, look, I'm Robocop. Nice shooting, son. Holding the gun feels natural and satisfying. It's like an extension of your arm, the polished wooden handle almost fusing into your palm. I think my hand recognises it. It reminds you of the day you first held it with fear and respect, hoping you don't have to use it in vain. The sun was out in Jamrock. It was so long ago. Sheath your sidearm, officer. A serious law official caught by the book should know how to only unholster their service weapon when using it is unavoidable. Damn. Oh, I'm excited what's going to happen here. Cortiana.
I'm all out of shits to give, loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
There's a feverish gleam in his eye. Who's that? Oh, we've got 3 guys. That's him there.
Put your goddamn gun down. People are gonna get hurt. We need to talk this through, all right?
Shut up! You're not gonna talk yourself out of this, loincloth shit fuck.
This is the mercenary at the gates. His chest rises and falls under the ceramic breastplate. His fingers reach for the butt of his sidearm. So that's the guy that was pretending to be a worker at the entrance to the docks. There's something very wrong with him.
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return to your unit and forget all about this.
The Crypt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Corty.
What a bitch. These are definitely out for blood. Not a single fuck is given with these guys.
You all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street. This isn't a frontier town or a jungle outpost.
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like this. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful agreement. Ain't that right, fella?
He is facing overwhelmingly superior firepower, and he knows it.
Peaceful?
It sounds like the armoured figure is weeping. This guy here.
Nest in your abdominal cavity like a little wired mouse.
The masked man's words are barely intelligible, but you can hear them.
Fuck, there's the third one. How did we miss something like this?
The lieutenant points at the helmeted figure. The lieutenant is genuinely worried for his life. You should consult him before getting in there. Okay. What do we do?
My plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene.
It's a good plan. To be honest, that's the best plan. The big one is the mercenary at the gates.
If this turns into a firefight, we should take him out first.
Okay. Okay, so at least we've got a backup plan. We're out of time. This is
The Mercenary Tribunal.
well then, looks like we're doing it. Stop. This is the police.
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some justice.
He licks his lips, waving his gun at the crowd. Losing his balance for a moment, he staggers backward. I think he's calmed down a bit. No, he didn't. He's about to open fire. No, he's calming down. I can talk to him. Give me a chance. You can't think that way now. This is serious.
Big fuck!
The voice from beneath the helmet interrupts your thoughts. You only make out his last word. Easy now. No one needs to die here today.
Oh, people are gonna die today. We're not leaving it like this. These tribals hung him up for everyone to see.
I think I can understand the mentality these people are in. They want blood.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk like civilized human beings.
With a wordless gurgle, the killer loads his long rifle. The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. Suddenly, the grip of your sidearm feels comforting and warm in your hand. Feels like it's saying, do it. No, wait. It's good for you to have the gun, it really is. Just soften him up first. Present an argument. Even if it comes to a fight, it's always a good idea to drag it out first. Get under his skin. That's a bit risky. I don't know about getting under his skin. What if he gets under yours? I'm barely keeping your hand from trembling here. Peace. Always peace. It has worked thus far. Start with the first idea you have, then move down from the list, please. Right, wait there. The Wild Pines rep. You're all drunk. Listen, they didn't do it. Well, that's not going to work, is it? I don't think these guys care. Right, hold on. The Wild Pines rep does not approve of this. What's my checks? 58. 50-50. High suggestion. Low hand-eye coordination. Shoot him. Okay. I want to say the Wild Pines rep does not approve of this. You think I care what the company cunt thinks? He laughs. It's a hollow laughter. Wild Pines is not going to forgive you for massacring a bunch of innocent people. The man stares at you with bloodshot eyes, a bull ready to charge. He's not listening, but looking for an opening. Now is not a good time to strike. He's looking right at your hands. Do something else. Get him distracted. We're working together. She knew you were out of control, she told me. She's gone, you stupid fuck. He points to the sea. Sailed off 5 minutes ago. She doesn't give a shit about your silos. Stay cool. Don't do anything stupid. Titus shouts to his men in the background. The company bitch is gone. Letty's gone. Fuck we still doing in this shithole? He looks around. Tired, suddenly sad even. Guys, the little guy breaks formation. I just get in the way. I don't even have a gun. Huh. He's off skis. As he runs to the yard, Titus turns to his men. Hold your ground. Any more of you run, I'll shoot you myself. We're doing this together. They're afraid, all of them. Trembling reeds in the wind. They'll run, scatter soon, one by one. No, the rest will stay. They will hold their ground, even if it means dying here with you. Okay. Who's that? Point to the man. I didn't know you had a third guy. Rude. Rude is the killer. The armored woman smiles a vicious smile. Rude the killer. Horn clawing. He doesn't talk much. All of you fucking cunts inside out. What was that, Rude? Rip you open. The killer. The gunner. He gestures towards himself. The raddest. He nods towards the woman. The killer. He points to the figure clad entirely in ceramic plate. What do you think he does? There, on the rim of Hornclown's helmet, you count little stick figures. 19, 20, 21. Count them. About 50 little stick figures, all of them black, plus 2 little white ones in the end. Kills black people. Tends to the stables. I'm a killer too. Good, I kill killers. I'm gonna Billy Big Bollocks this guy. Good, I kill killers. Point to your chest. What are we waiting for? Let's blow this pig fucking mouth off his face. Lance Corporal, he turns to the woman. Just fucking shut up and wait for your order. He is not used to commanding or leading. He feels uncomfortable. He'd rather shoot to kill. Ooh, I don't know if I should speak anymore. You're all drunk. Look at yourselves. Yes, so what? Your judgment is impaired. You'll regret this. Al Ghul is a trick. The desert pygmies played on us. Do not succumb to it. Oh, Al Ghul, that's right, because we've got the superior race theory. I'm going to say this. Stupid shit. He wipes the sweat from his brow. I know what you're doing, you fuck. It's not going to work. I'm clear as day. Enough already. What is this? The woman's voice was furious. We didn't come here to fucking chat. Interrupt me again, and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal. The outburst is accompanied by yellowish saliva around his mouth. Shit. Oh, that added a point. I'm going to go with suggestion. Talk about the hanged man. Nice. Dangerous. Ask about him first. You don't want personal facts about his dead friend coming out of your mouth. He has to start it. I knew you weren't a goddamn scab leader. Yeah, I don't fucking act so well. Lily had a hard-on for making faces for you natives. Fucking food aid shit. He wipes his mouth. That shit is done now. Trigger time. Who are you? Sergeant Major Raoul Courtner, reporting in to burn this fucking mad hut to the ground. He points at the whirling rags. As he moves, the interlocking pieces of his armour click softly. And then he bellows, for killing, maiming and humiliating our commanding officer, you're all sentenced to death by lead. Listen, you're Lily. Everyone says good things about him. He was a talker. Banatial 41, that really happened. I'm going to say that. Everyone says good things about him. He was a talker. Fuck do you mean, talker? We've heard testimony. People say he was charismatic, a nice guy to be around. Yeah, he liked to chat with the natives, share leaflets, squeeze his bit of kipped ass here and there. Great fucking idea that turned out to be. He points towards the yard. If Lily was here, he would spare the lot of you. Maybe shoot one for sure, but me, he points to himself. I'm not a big fan of public affairs, Clay Monkey. I'll gun every one of you down for what you did. Ready to open fire, Major, at your command. This one isn't used to being suited this long. She's uncomfortable. We'll open fire just to hurry things along. 41 really happened, didn't it? Our colonel did what he had to do. It was either one cunt or 100 of them. Rude here, he points to him. In your shit pipes, right? Indecipherable mumbling. He likes to fire mortars at random coordinates, wipe out mud huts like that. When he gets bored, Lily knew how to command. These guys are absolutely disgusting human beings like. He was a good commander. I can see you miss him. Oh yeah, he would have commanded the fuck hell way better than I did, but that didn't happen, because Hayseed Bill and Kipty Kip there, he points to Titus and Eugene. Fucking murdered him. Had him stink the village up for 2 weeks after, and you fucks did nothing, he points at you. Listen, man, we told you we... Told us what? He staggers forward. What did you say? Who said that? Tattoo fuck, you'll die first. He had blue eyes, didn't he, your colonel? He smiles, pulling his face in a strange way. Baby blue, yeah, like someone fucked up and put a baby's eyes on a grown man. It was creepy, but bitches like that shit, I guess. Or, I don't know what bitches like. I just know how to mow down cloths. Your colonel did not deserve to go out like that. I promise I will find the killer. Find his killer, cop. His killer stands right there. He waves at the men behind you, shitting his pants, and you're standing in the way of protecting them. I know what the tactic is, Silo Sam. He stares at you, eyes pink from the alcohol, fingers tapping the pistol. You're gonna die for them, right here today. Big talk, but you got him to admit he's a bad leader. It's a small thing, but it got him off centre. Right, I'm gonna try rhetoric, 72%. Think of an argument. Fuck. International something, international law. The tribunal is against the law, the international law. Fuck it, I'm not going to say it. I am going to say it. The large man laughs. Look around you, livestock. We're about to butcher the lot of you. Where is your international law? There will be ramifications, but they don't need to be. Let's go inside and discuss what our investigation has uncovered. We have important... We're not fucking coming anywhere, Seolite. Say something. Get off this trail. Thank God it's only intellectual thus far. Ineffectual thus far. Easy now. Just tell them these men didn't do it. There's a peaceful way out. I don't think there is, like... Fuck. Where's Clastia? She can explain this. Who the fuck is that? Clastia, the woman upstairs. Where is she? She left. The manager calls down from the balcony. Unarmed, hunched, but keeping it together. God, what the hell are you doing here? What do you mean she left? She left. Her room's cleaned out, right before these assholes showed up. We should have arrested her, the lieutenant whispers, his eyes still on the armed mercenaries. You can feel how upset he is with himself, just for a second, then the fear takes over and he's back in the moment. Hey, Bushman! The veins on the man's neck expand as he yells. Your little cunt isn't going to help you out of this one. She's gone. Forget about it now. Concentrate on this. Fuck it. I'm going to pull the trigger. Shoot him. Shoot him now. Yes. Can have some of that, you bitch. A plume of smoke and fire erupts from the gun, and your hand goes numb from the explosion. Look through the smoke rising through the barrel. The smoke drifts west in the wind. You hear the plaza erupt in violence, slow, like a waterfall in reverse. Look at Cortiana. There's a hole in his cheek, blood gushes out as he stumbles backwards, eyes filled with rage and disbelief, gurgling, muttering something unintelligible. His lips, moving swollen with fear, are trying to say, shoot him, but he can't. To your right, the killer raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His moves are steady, but the long barrel of the rifle sways slowly. Fuck, come on baby, Matrix this shit. Oh. A low shot rings. You feel a tapping rain on your chest plate, heavy drops of rain, then the sound of dice rolling as the cuirass distributes the shot evenly from plate to plate. You got hit. The armor took most of it, but still your ribcage burns. Feels like blood is slowly seeping into your lungs. The lieutenant aims face pale, without tremble. He quietly utters, God please. He's aiming for the eye slot on Rude's helmet, an extremely difficult shot. Then... Nice! Go on, Kim-son. 2 shots ring at once, one from Lieutenant Kitsuragi's pistol and the other from DePaul's. It's aimed at Kim, but it misses. You hear a scream behind you. Kim! Did he hit the rifleman? Blood gushes from the helmet's eye socket as Rude staggers back, disorientated. The sounds coming from his helmet are not human. An unbelievable shot from the lieutenant, who screamed. Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you. His mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like red geysers. Oh God, watch out. You see two crazed eyes stare at you. Through all the smoke and the panic, with blood gushing from his face, the man raises his pistol at you, then he squeezes the trigger. Look, on reaction speed impossible. I'm going to look him in the eye. The look of vengeance, framed in blood, lips shaking. This is the last thing he'll do on earth, but he will do it. He is your end. Here it comes, death. Fuck it. Do it, baby. That was brutal. You simply blink, then something inside your pelvis explodes. Your entire lower body is on fire and your legs can't support you. You fall down like a rag doll. Listen, through the darkness and through the pain. The Hardy boys are screaming, fighting, dying. Someone jumps over you. Nearby gunfire shatters glass. Stop. That's God. The cop. Protect the cop. He's down. Touch your lower body. Warm blood pools underneath you. It's sticky. And there's so much of it. Don't go into shock. Hold on. What part of me are missing? Most of what's down there. I don't care. Fuck me. You can also feel bone where the bullet went in. Something very sharp like broken teeth under your fingers. Try to open your eyes. What do I see? Nothing. A persistent darkness, dancing lights of pain, distant shadows cast by them. It's a hellish play. Out of it, a silhouette appears crouching over you. You hear a familiar voice filled with urgency and fear. You're bleeding out. No one wants to do anything with me. No one wants to party with me. Live fast, die old. Live fast, die old wins from the pain. Yes, keep talking. The lieutenant pushes down on your wound. Hard. Stay awake, look at me. But you can't, it's so hard. Your eyelids grow heavy and the sound's even more distant. And a cold comes over you. Kim, too, is somewhere far away, almost gone. Then suddenly, you sense something behind him. A slender white shadow towering. Someone stands there, raising her pistol at him. The lieutenant does not see it. He's pushing down on your wound with both hands. Fuck, she's gonna assassinate him. Scream immediately, he's gonna die. Just let the doctor... Authority. No, Kim. I need to warn him. No, you say, and hand out your firearm to him. Your hand trembles and your eyes are full of fear. That's all it takes. There's no room for hesitation. The lieutenant moves like a spring unloaded. He grabs a gun from your bloody hand and fires behind him. You hear a faint scream, a woman's. Then the sound disappears, like someone pressed stop on the tape. The woman is gone, so is Kim. Then the whole world fall into total darkness. This is death.
This is death. One more door, baby. One more door.
No. Let me back into the fight.
The fight? There is no fight. The fight is over. It was lost 1,000 years ago. You have laid here forever. Keep falling deeper. Take the door. He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh God, no. He's not disintegrating. He's swelling up instead. Over the hours, hurting, moaning in his sleep, and rotting, and being disinfected, and smelling of drugs, and feeling saliva in his mouth, drifting in painkillers, thrashing in his wound sleep.
He can't go, not before the case is solved. There's a radio in the distance, a radio of the world, playing sounds. Good morning, Elysium. Soon you will return to the world.
Hours turn to days. Soon we will get up again and go through it again. Finally we know what the infernal engine was outside. the clarion call. It was him. He is the infernal engine. He never stops. He only gets worse.
Come on, baby. I'm hard as fuck, me. I'm not gonna die here. You see Kim's familiar shape in the orange jacket. It turns double, then triple, from the pain. Oh, Kim's alright. Good. It's nothing. You're alive. That's what matters. Kim. Sunrise Parabellum. The lieutenant says. He's in the middle of a freshly cleaned room with the fan above his head like a halo. His face is covered in bruises. What happened? What happened? You shot the major in the face. A firefight ensued. Is he dead? Yes, good. A blood-stained killer. I warned them. I'm a killer of killers. That you did. The lieutenant looks at you with a peculiar expression. He then continues. A man of his word. This killer of killers. As retaliation, the rifleman tried shooting you. He hit the cuirass. I heard it go off. I was looking for a clear line of sight to him. I shot and wounded him while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. He did not survive. There's a pause. This is not the first person to die in his place, he goes on. Titus, Fat Angus and Theo charged. Angus and Theo did not make it. They both died before they made it to intensive care. Titus survives. So do Elaine and the musician. I forgot his name. Eugene. Yes, he's still alive too. Nod. You were bleeding out. You said something I don't know what, he thinks. And you warned me. I was able to disarm Officer DePaul before she got the jump on me. So is she alive or dead? Thank you. I killed her. Good. The lieutenant takes a cigarette from his coat pocket and lights it. A bitter smell fills the room, and that's what happened. And they're all dead. All three of the contractors. So how many casualties on the Union side total? 3. Glenn, Theo and Angus. The fat one, he took a lot of bullets. There's a pause, and Theo, he was just too old for combat. And all the killers are dead. He nods. DePaul was the last to die. Everett had their bodies returned to Krenel for the funeral. The company is yet to retaliate. Why? Because we deterred them, or Joyce did. Maybe the harbour, in full lockdown, it's too costly a target. Or maybe he breathes in the fume, thinking. Maybe they are simply taking their time and will attack soon, I don't know. I thought you only smoked one a day. This is the one. And that's all, he nods. It's actually not that bad, all things considered. Nah, it is. It's a total shit show, Kim. Yes, officer, he says calmly. 6 people are dead. It's not a success. But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The Hornets did not get into the beehive. He rubs his swollen chin. The worst scenario has not materialized yet. And he smiles. We are still alive. Both of us. To be honest, that's all that matters. He did not expect you both to survive once you step between those two armies. His smoking hunchback. You have it worse. But he took a real beating. The cigarette has medicinal purposes. What did you say, Sunrise? Sunrise Parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an old revolutionary saying. Isn't that written on your... My gun. It's engraved on it. It served you well. It is war today. He looks out the window. The gates of the harbour are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic. Violence is yet to erupt. I am relieved to say. I think we may have held off for now. He unzips his bomber jacket, barely. Good. Yes, we have also completely failed, but that's okay. The room, it's clean. Mr. Gort cleaned it. It took him an entire day. How long have I been out? 2 days, in and out. You've been up to take Dramamine and curse and drink water. Ouch. It's not ouch time yet. You've got a Dramamine pill an hour ago. Wait until it wears off. How bad am I hurt? Reasonably bad. You were shot in the left quadriceps. That's your thigh. It appears no major arteries were nicked. The bullet was removed and a bacterial infection treated with mercurochrome. He points to your shoulder. The bruising in your shoulder is negligible. The armor took the brunt of the fire. Can I walk? We will see. If it's possible, then by pure willpower alone, you are going to have to become what the hell? A psycholocomotor. A psycholomotor. What the fuck? I am one of them. Good. You'll need to be whatever that is. Has anyone from the station been to see me? That's right, because we need to know if those police officers that I'm not too sure about have came. No. A man and a woman sit in the front seat of an armoured motor carriage. The woman is driving. The man lights a cigarette. Jean Vicquemer is his name. The asphalt vanishes under his wheels of the machine. Ahead, the harbour cranes rise to the sky. Back to that shithole, he says. Isn't that strange? I called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers to join you on the site. Odd, you haven't seen any, have you? There's a pause. I'm sure they're worried about you. Are you hurt? Not very, he rubs his chin. I have a concussion from the woman beating me with the butt of her gun. I try not to move too much. Things would be worse if you didn't warn me. There's a pause. Thank you. I did not see her coming, stupid of me. If not my station, who treated me? I did. Yeah, Kim. Kim, you are such a bro. I'll love him like a brother. Thank you. No need. Okay. Come on, baby, get up. Easy now. The lieutenant turns double again, before your eyes. An orange hue of pain. You can take it. Just don't lean on that leg of yours too heavily. How are you? I feel fantastic. Let's rock. He nods. What happens now, Kim? Honestly, don't know. You don't know? We can't talk to Everett. The harbour is in lockdown. Everyone in there is outside of our grasp now, and Joyce is left too. Joyce is gone. Yes, she left yesterday morning to meet the board of Wild Pines, or that is what I've heard. There's a pin somewhere in the machine that keeps Krennel from sending in a death squad. He looks out the window. Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her end. Either way, Ruby's gone and Clasher too. We really should have arrested her, you know. Well, what's done is done. Wait, you checked she's really? God confirmed she left 20 minutes prior to the tribunal showing up. Who did it then, Kim? Who killed the Hound Man? That was our job to find out, wasn't it? Honestly, I just don't know. Our circle of suspects is dead and gone. It's not a circle at all, it's a ruin. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect. His voice is calm, matter-of-factly. This is because I'm a La Puta Madre peon, isn't it? The Maybells, Kim, the flowers, yeah. The hole in the wall. We've got so much. There's still a 20% possibility the shot came from a distance. An antique bullet. We've got all of this. But I tell you what I'm going to say first. The hole in the wall. Someone was checking her out. Nah, the 28% possibility that shot came from a distance. We should go upstairs, rethink the ballistics in situ. A light nod through some pain. I agree with this. What else? Do you think this is because I'm a La Puta Madre's peon, isn't it? Don't be narcissistic. Half the cops in Revachol West are his peons. Even if you are, it's not a decisive factor in this. What about the Maybells? What? Yank it out and show him the dried flower while it falls to pieces. This one, remember? Every piece of garbage in the city is not connected to the case. You don't have to keep everything. He's wrong. No, Kim. Every piece of garbage in the city is connected to the case. Okay, he concedes, clearly not meaning it. What about the hole in the wall? Someone was checking her out. I don't know. He rubs his neck. That's been there for years. What about the goddamn footprints? Yes, he says. Good. God curse the footprints. Not solving the case for us. or disable. An antique bullet from a Bell Magar 44.6mm. How hard can it be to find one? How hard can it be? It is extremely easy. There are thousands lying around. We found one, all completely unusable. It's precisely how easy it is to find one that makes the bullet useless. There are all these old bunkers and weapon caches, Revolutionary era. We could find thousands more if we wanted. All of Revachol is full of them. But they seem so mysterious. I can't believe they're fucking useless. No need to be melodramatic. The miracle hasn't happened yet. It's not over yet. He does not know what to reply. Looks out the window, then back to you. It's morning outside, you think. Communism killed him. It's simple. We have to locate communism. Communism killed him. That is what the dead body said. I'm afraid we may not be able to locate communism, detective, on account of it being dead. Good. It's good it's dead. Communism is stupid. Okay then, you know what I think about solving crimes? He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead. Actually, I want to talk about the crime some more. No. Solving crimes is hard. It really is very hard. He sounds surprisingly weary. That concussion must be making him dizzy. You're not ready to give up, are you? No. There's a short pause. Are you ready to limp? I'm ready. Good. There's a pause. Where do you want to limp? A gust of wind blows from the bay. The duraluminum box around you vibrates imperceptibly. A familiar cold, a red thread on the roof upstairs. Taut, plucked like a string by the gust. Oh, really? We should check Clash's room upstairs. Why not? He extinguishes the cigarette on the sole of his boot. Another look at the window, perhaps. The one he was shot through. I don't know. I can't think of anything better. Well, that was certainly intense. We managed to massacre all of the army people. The mercenaries. I'm glad they're all dead. Fuck them. That's what they get when they mess with me. I am Robocop. Newly replaced glass. You hear traffic outside, back in the world again. Right, well, let's go upstairs. Oh, wait there, what's this? Ah, look. Look, I've just noticed. I can open this now. I've been trying to open that all the game. Look, the door is open. You can walk right into Kim's room. Really? That's a door to Kim's room? Aha! So that's what it is. The alarm is set for 6:50. Half-finished paperwork. These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of Lieutenant's paperwork, half-finished. You'll make out notes on this, and other recent cases. I had God open the door to your room. He closes the notes. You were running low on bacterial fever the first night. Thank you for keeping this thing alive a little longer. Point to yourself. It would have been easy. It would have been easy were it not for my concussion. We both got lucky, considering the odds we faced. There's a pause. Let's go. Medicinal supplies in the cupboard. Right, let's get back out. Ouch, that leg hurts. Maybe if you don't run it'll be okay. Nah, I can take it. I'm a beast. Looks like she's left something on the table. Clash's notes. Next to the stack of bills you see a note. A few lines jotted down in a large, uneven handwriting. Just as the writer was about to rush out the door. I'm sorry I fucked everyone over. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs. A gift? The lieutenant turns to the staircase suspiciously, looking for any signs of another presence in the shadows above. What could this gift be? I'm not drawing my guns yet, but I don't like gifts. Just don't walk into another radio trap, okay? Yeah, no, I don't fancy that at all. Relax, not everyone's out to trap you. Seems she left in a hurry. It's hardly surprising. A gift. A red thread made of nylon. It leads out to the room and onto the roof. Oh, there it is. Look what she's done. I know what she's done. She's shown us the trajectory of the bullet and where it came from. You see the same two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman, only now a red thread bisects the room, pointing from the antenna outside to the cupboard on the wall. The ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us. The lieutenant tests the thread with his finger. Drawn taut, it rebounds instantly. A ray of backwards motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside, a prime, then to widen into a radius of locations in Martinez B, prime B, double prime, and B, triple prime. Where does this thread lead? It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles from a point beyond the roof B. The island in the bay. Is she trying to tell us that the shot came from the islet? He nods, unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. This is where the thread seems to point. How did she know how to do this? She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass. She had a long time to think about it after, standing on that roof, staring at the glass. And that's why she was always stood in that position. It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her? Of course we don't trust her. I don't know at this point. He stops mid-sentence. What difference does it make? This is the only point of origin we haven't ruled out yet. Let's go. So it is. For a second he seems tired. You seem unenthusiastic. I just haven't gotten a lot of sleep these past few days. He doesn't really believe this will yield anything. Maybe we need to go to the island. The wind blows in from the open window. The lieutenant sighs, looking into the cold distance across the water. He is trying to justify it to himself. I don't have anything to say. This is just something we have to do, Kim. Kim, let's go to the fucking island, baby. Okay, let's go to the fucking island. He takes a second to gather himself, then says, how do we get there? Joyce Messier had her sloop, but she's gone. Lillian, that's right. And we took her out on a date, so she's gonna love us. Lillian the netpicker, she's touring her boat. Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's go. Leave. I'll have a quick look outside to see if there's anything else here. There it is. The thread is tied to the antenna. Right then, what I think I'll do is I'm going to make a hard save here and we're going to call it an episode. Next episode, we're going to just quickly check the whirling in rags for people. We might have a word with Gart if he's still there. And then, we might also be able to speak to Titus. And then we're going to head over to the island and see what's lurking there. Okay, lads, hope you enjoyed the episode. It's been literally a war. See you in the next one.